Good afternoon. Alanis Leon Silloca. I'm going to present company description. Hornos de Rumiñahui is restaurant located in Trujillo, Peru, that combines Andean tradition with Italian cuisine. It stands out for its artisanal pizzas baked in clay ovens, which give them unique flavor. The menu also includes fresh pasta and a corta dishes made with high quality ingredients. More than just pizzeria, it aims to offer an authentic culinary experience in our family friendly every month with a passion for cooking and excellent services. Today is located freshman with artisanal causes in Trujillo. Missions. Hornos de Rumiñahui mission is to offer pizzas and artisanal dishes that reflect the flavors of roots, blending Indian traditions with Italian cuisine. Their goal is to create authentic experience through a passion for clay oven cooking. Visions. Their vision is to become the most represented artisanal for change in northern Peru, highlighting the clay oven as a symbol for identity. They aim to strengthen their presence in Trujillo and expand to Cajamarca and Chiclayo, always preserving the quality, warmth, and tradition that define them.
Hello, teacher. I'm going to continue with a presentation. Market research. Direct competitors, Pizzeria Valentino and Pizzeria Nostra, are two businesses located in the same block, offering pizzas and similar dishes, but baked in industrial ovens. We like the distinctive artisanal touch. Also, they share a similar target audience. Hornos de Rumiñahui sets himself apart by using a traditional clay oven, which provides authenticity and unique flavor. Additionally, there are street vendors use pizzas from carts and significantly lower prices. This comparison mainly attracts customers with a lower purchasing powers on those seeking quick options, often sacrificing quality and presentation. Um, Indirect comparators, the main indirector. Comparators and fast food restaurants located in front of, and next to Hornos de Rumiñahui. These include options that send hamburgers, fried chicken, salchipapas, and snacks. While they do not offer the same type of food, they compete for consumers' attention and spending, especially during nighttime hours and weekends. Luego también tenemos eh, Swift Analysis, es Strengths, users of clay ovens, which provides an artisanal and authentic flavor, clearly setting the business apart from the competitions. A strong brand identity based on tradition, quality, and warm customer service. A varied menu that combines artisanal pizzas, pastas, and a larger dishes catering to different tastes. A striking location and an area with high foot traffic, positive customer experience that foster uh, loyalty and word of man recommendations. Opportunities expansion into niches such as Cajamarca and Chiclayo, where the artisanal concept has not yet been fully developed, group public interest in authentic and unique gastronomic experience, opportunity to leverage digital marketing to strengthen its local and artisanal brand image, partnerships with local shapers to reduce costs and reinforce the artisanal approach. Weaknesses: limited production capacity compared to pizzerias that use industrial ovens, higher production costs due of fresh ingredients and traditional techniques, lower price competitiveness uh, compared to street vendors or fast food chains, depending on the local Trujillo market-wide expansion. Plans are still in progress. Threats: direct competition located very close, Valentino and Nostra with similar price and aggressive strategies, street vendor with low prices that attract price-sensitive customers that capture part of the target audience, especially during peak hours, changes in customer habits or economic crisis that reduce spending or dining out.
Threat analysis. Political factors. In Trujillo, the municipality required operation license, civil defense certificate, and health inspect from Vigesa. This demands the Hornos de rumiñahui. Mais strict administrative management reinforcing is advertised as a formal business over nearly informal operation. Economic factors. In Trujillo market, the constant rise in price of key ingredients, cheesy, flour, vegetables, is a challenge for maintaining profit margins without compromise. Quality. Hornos de rumiñahui use fresh ingredients which increase costs compared to industrial. Social-cultural factors. Trujillo has a strong, regionally proud food culture, the use of clay ovens and hornos de rumiñahui create an emotional connection with customers by evoking a sense of home and tradition. Technology a factor. In Trujillo, the growth of digital consumption through delivery and social media ordering is a well-established trend. The company has started using TC tools but could further increase its reach toward more aggressive digital platforms. Water 5-4 Create of contrast. In theory, the gastronomic sector in Trujillo, specialty in the pizzeria segment, is relatively easy from a technical and legal standpoint. However, competing with well-established brand-led Hornos de rumiñahui present a greater challenge. Rivalry among existing competitors. Hornos de rumiñahui faces strong competition in Trujillo from both formal pizzerias, such as Valentin and Nostra, and informal cart vendors offering pizzas and very low price. Bargaining power of super. Super of some power to rise price due to external factors like transportation, greater of fuel costs. However, the high level of competition among local suppliers allows the company to compare options, negotiate price and establish better terms. Bargaining power of consumers. Consumers in Trujillo have several gastronomic options. White give a certain level of bargaining power over Hornos de rumiñahui. Difference instead total clay oven based artisanal approach reduced price sensitivity and trade-off substitute production. There many substitutes available in the area: hamburgers, rotisserie, chicken, Peruvian, this and other fast food options. Some of which over delivery. With that, alternatives might be cheaper. The offline quality, artisanal flavor, and traditional experience that define Hornos de rumiñahui.
Competitive strategy. Authentic differentiation. While other local pizzerias follow standardized models, Hornos de rumiñahui has built its advantage from cultural roots. The clay oven is not decoration, it is a statement. It represents resistance to fast, industrialized food process. This strategy is not about competing on price, but on meaning in a market saturated with cheap, quick options. Focus on the experience. The company's strategy relies on something competitors cannot replicate: emotional connection. The warmth of the oven, the owner's personal dedication, the smell of fresh dough, and the cozy rustic atmosphere create a familiar feeling that builds customer loyalty. Clear market segmentation. The business has conquered an emotional space that neither Valentino, Nostra, nor street vendors can reach: the sense of what is ours. In Trujillo, where regional identity runs deep, Hornos de rumiñahui has positioned itself as a brand that proudly represents the local spirit, without relying on cliches or forced symbolism. Identity-driven expansion. The plan to expand to Cajamarca and Chiclayo aligns with the company's vision of bringing the clay ovens value to other tradition-rich cities. The goal is not to open many generic branches, but to replicate the same emotional ecosystem, carefully and selectively, with themes who understand and respect the heart of the business. Artisanal innovation. The final strategy is simple but powerful. Hornos de rumiñahui doesn't aim to be the biggest, it aims to be the most memorable. In a market where everyone races for price, visibility, and aggressive promotions, this business moves with slow fire and clear purpose. Human resource strategies. Values come before skills. At Hornos de rumiñahui, the ideal candidate is not the most technical, but the one who understands the essence of the business, the artisanal spirit, human warmth, and genuine commitment. Therefore, the selection process prioritizes people with a service-oriented attitude, love for traditional cooking, and cultural connection. Learning through experience. Knowledge at Hornos de rumiñahui is passed on through practice. New team members learn directly from more experienced co-workers in a collaborative, horizontal training process. This creates a team culture in which everyone feels part of the craft, not just another employee. Warmth and long-term commitment. One of the company's most important strategies has been reducing staff turnover through strong human relationships. Trust, closeness, and direct communication with the owners are prioritized. There are not authorization bosses or impersonal supervisors. The work environment is horizontal and familiar. This promotes motivation and retention, especially in the high turnover restaurant sector. Recognition. Recognition is not based solely on productivity, but also on commitment and continuous improvement. For example, suggestions that improve process, outstanding customer service, positive attitude and teamwork, proactive behavior. Recognition comes in the form of symbolic incentives, check meals, vouchers, internal awards, which foster a sense of belonging, employee pride, employee safety, and well-being. Although it is a small company, Hornos de rumiñahui has begun implementing rotating shifts, active breaks, and reasonable schedules to prevent exhaustion. Time of important dates, such as birthdays or holidays, is respected. This not only improves performance but also reinforces the image of a